Ooh, is that gonna fit? Freaking barely. What the hell? Oh. Hey, Mike, how you doing this morning? What are you up to today? You hear me all right? All right. Chicken coop fortification, I guess you'd call it. Oh, nice. Cool. You have any luck getting that fox? You seen him lately? Yeah. Little sucker's got to go. If you want to grab a tape out of the trailer, we need to make sure these are all right. See how much difference there is?
Yeah.
They need to be 1.25 inches. If that nut, with the nut all the way out, you know.
Okay.
Oh, I'll do those. I think this side looks, I mean, check them, but it looks pretty good. It's just that other end that's off. Yeah, so this is, we're putting a cable railing system on a patio. Basically, it's keep the dogs in the patio. They've got some poodles. They're pretty cool dogs. And this we actually decked too here, I don't know, a couple months ago. Then extended it. Deck did just go to there before. And then we pulled it out another, I think, 12 feet, full wrap steps. Turned out really good. It's a good looking deck. And then they got this fence here to keep their dogs in. But it's got really narrow gates and it's just a pain. So, yeah, we're putting in these posts. There's going to be a gate right here so you can get a lawnmower out to this backyard because he's got a retaining wall all the way around this. It does way around the backside. You can get there, but you'd have to take your lawnmower out through all this stuff out here. So, and then there's a gate where these steps come up. There'll be a gate here, and then a gate over there. Hanging off the log on the house there. So, yeah, you can kind of see the railing system, the cable there. It's throwing shadows on the concrete, but from this side, like, you almost can't see the cables. It's crazy how this stuff is. It's really nice, and they're tight. So came in for a coffee break, huh? So what are you doing to fortify the chicken coop? I gotta warm my hands up for a minute. Need to find some gloves that are, yeah, pile of horns. Those are all shed horns or something off of an elk. This guy's a pretty avid hunter and um, shed horn hunter and stuff like that. So one of these days I'll take you down here in his shop. He's got um, a lot of heads, a lot of really nice heads down in the shop. When I built it, geez, 22 years ago, 21, 22 years ago, I built the shop down here. There's a little bit of the work inside that I didn't do, but almost all of it I did inside too. But it's more of a man cave than a shop now. But we got to go down there and change out. He's got a radiant heat system up in the ceiling, the big tube heaters, and I don't know if over time, I don't know what the deal is, but where the vent goes out, the vents actually slope to the inside. So it started building up condensation on that pipe and actually rusted out the bottom of the pipe. And then you had birds get in there and they've built nests and stuff. And so we got to go down and change that pipe and then lift the heater up. Hopefully we have enough room to lift the heater up without getting too close to the trusses. But oh, nice. Insulate the house with foam board and then hardware cloth. 2 foot around the outside of the coop, 2 on the ground. Yep. Yeah, I did that on ours. I use half-inch hardware cloth. But yeah, when I put my posts in, I ran hardware cloth out and cut holes where the posts go and dug it out. And I dug the hole first and then rolled out the hardware cloth. So there's actually 3 foot, I think so. There's 18 inches, or was it 4 foot hardware cloth? So yeah, 2 feet inside and 2 feet outside. And then it's buried under, a couple inches of dirt too. So anything that tries to dig, we did have a fox try to dig in this spring and hit that hardware cloth and gave up. Got a little buddy heater in my tool trailer here that we turn on whenever up. Wearing gloves, they almost just make it worse because it's the gloves cold and then it's tight against your skin, restricting circulation. So my hands almost get colder wearing gloves than they do not wearing gloves. Guess I could turn that off. Need to warm up? So yeah, this system, they got these turnbuckles and then just a fastener on this end. So you crimp the cable in there and crimp it in this end and then turn the turnbuckle, tighten it all up. Pretty slick system, really. And these sleeves. So this is a 4x4 post deck sleeve, railing sleeve, whatever you want to call it. These are TimberTech. There's the brand on these. And so what we did, I'll show you here. I've got a couple that are still not finished yet. I don't know why. This one. Yeah, so these posts, it's just a 3.5-inch square metal tubing down at the bottom. We took and put a 4-inch plate and drilled a concrete anchor in and anchored that plate down to the concrete. And then had a welder come over and weld the post plumb. And then we got these top rails. So we had to cut the top rails in so everything's level. All these sleeves are cut off level. And then I had a little template that I used and marked where all the rails go and drilled a hole for the template so that when I cut it out on the sleeve, I cut it out in the exact same spot on the post. And then you got the post, and then you run the sleeve in. We just welded it. Welded that inside there. This is painted with rhino lining or whatever, bed liner. So when I welded it, I wanted to make sure that we didn't melt this. So had my air hose here. I'd run a bead and then just blow air on it, keep it cool until it cooled down enough, wasn't melting the paint, move to the next one. And then all my posts are pre-drilled for the brackets. So I went and laid all those out on the sleeves and then put them on, put the top rail in, welded that in so nothing will move, and then drilled into the metal. And then we're using self-tapping screws in the metal to hold those cable brackets on. So, but we're pre-drilling all of them just so we don't break a screw off or anything, because that would kind of be a pain. I mean, you could move the hole up a little bit, but then your cable wouldn't be uniform or something. So kind of a stickler on details like that, but that's just me. And then your cables, I got Charlie over there cutting cables and crimping them into that end bracket. And with the hardware, the cable's 10 inches shorter than the distance between the posts. Pretty cool system. It works real good. The only thing is, if one of these sleeves ever gets broke or anything, it will be a major undertaking to swap it out. The homeowner and I were talking about that last night, and he said, well, if they ever get to that point, then we'll just have to cut cut all the sleeves off and paint the posts with rhino lining or whatever. Yeah, I like to be exact on everything. It just turns out a lot better. Costs a little more, but if you have clients that like things to be nice, they're willing to pay for it. So that's kind of how I run things. Got another project that guy wants metal railing. He's got a cabin up in the mountains. They get a lot of snow every year, and they got a metal roof on the house and a big deck that wraps all the way around. So all the snow slides off the roof and hits the deck. And they've got log handrail, which is pretty, but it doesn't hold up in those conditions. And so it's all rotted and fallen down, and the snow just wipes it out every year. But trying to find round logs has become, I need to get on that, try to find some. I've got a company that I can call and maybe get some ordered for him, or at least get him a bid and tell him how much it's going to be. And then he's got some trees he needs removed too, or thinned out. He's got one big tree overhanging the house, and branches are touching the roof, and he wants them moved or taken down. That'd be some tree work. Have Charlie be my ground person. Probably have to fast line him off the tree, because there's a lot of stuff right there. You can't just cut them and let them fall. I'd probably be done with all this cabling today, but I broke a couple. Yeah, it definitely could be a wreck if you did it. Definitely wouldn't look good. And then trying to get these turnbuckles, want them to be exactly the same on each end so that when you suck them together, it's all uniform. Suck to run turnbuckle in and then hit one end. Before you get it tight. Or have one that's, a half an inch of thread showing, and then the next one's got an inch of thread showing, the next one's got, not uniform. Those are all set. You done? Another worry here is breaking a drill bit off and not being able to get it out. I've broke 3 drill bits, but I've managed to get them pulled out every time. Got lucky. These self-tappers, I did test them, and they will drill through this post and tap, but I just don't trust it enough to not pre-drill them. You break one screw off in there and you can't get it out, you're done. I mean, not done, but it just wouldn't look good. You had to move it a little bit. I mean, you'd only move it 1/8 of an inch, but still, that's this stuff crazy. And then with everything being level, the concrete isn't. And so I had to start off with my highest post, lowest concrete point, and then came up 5 inches for the bottom cable. And right here is the highest point in the concrete. So this cable's like 1 inch off the concrete. There's like a 4-inch difference in concrete in here. So I go through and get them all started, get them all threading, and then I go back with the screwdriver and just hand tighten them. That way I know I'm not torquing down and going to break something. And these plastic sleeves, I was worried about them breaking when I tighten this stuff up, because there's about anywhere from tight to about 1/8 of an inch gap between the plastic and the steel post. So you start tightening these screws up and sucking up that difference. move this plastic quite a bit and ease out. It'd be fairly easy to crack one. And you do that, then you're tearing everything apart. That'd be a wreck. Looks like 32 inches there. Oh, 32 degrees. Yeah, it was 25 a little bit ago. It's warming up. At least the sun's shining. Last, I don't know, 4 days, 5 days, it's been overcast. Get a little bit of sun here and there, but it'd be 40 degrees out with the breeze blowing and overcast. It was kind of chilly. You can hop off and drag yourself back outside, try and get a little bit more done. Good for you. Slam workout already. Have a great day. Check in later and see if you're on. Thanks. Be safe. Yeah, you too, brother. Um, hope you have a great day. And yeah, I don't know how long I'll be on. We're going to work till about noon, and then we got a bunch of stuff to do this afternoon, and then we're going to Laramie for Wyoming Cowboys football game tonight. So I hope you get that fox taken care of at some point. Yeah, I'll tell Paula hi. That's cool. You got a new scope. Seen any deer? I guess you're probably already outside, but Nope, still here. Haven't been hunting. Cool. Yeah, we went hunting yesterday. The guy we're working for here and I went up and we did get into some elk, but my gun malfunctioned a little bit. Wound up not getting anything. But I'd have had them. They were like 150 yards. I mean, it wasn't a hard shot at all. Kind of bummed me out. Yes, for the tag that I have for there, I do have another elk tag that's for a different area, but
I'd get a cut of anything you make out
right? Yeah, I'll give you a dime here when we get done with the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little, but wearing gloves just makes it worse almost.
Yeah, it's like leather gloves. They're the greatest until they get cold.
Yep.
And your hands are almost worse than.
Oh yeah.
It's like your leather boots still hunt when they get cold.
Oh yeah. I found that actually, like, if you get stuff a size bigger, gloves or so, then you're not tight contact with.
When you're hunting, but when you're trying to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's nice though. I mean, it's cold, but it's.
Oh, beautiful morning.
I thought it was going to be 10.
Yeah.
And it was barely frost.
Yeah. I mean, it woke up, it was what, 32 or something. Cool. Got the crimpers. We'll get these crimped in. Oh, we need the little wrenchers. Oh, you want to point the camera over here?
You what?
Point the camera over here. Please.
Sorry. I was supposed to go past you.
What the hell?
Oh. I was like, what? My bad. I completely spaced what I was doing.
Yeah, you were gone somewhere.
I was like, you gonna crank that? I guess I was the one being waited on.
Back over the table.
What are these for?
Huh? There were just pieces I cut off that we put the magnet on,
Oh.
but figured we might as well use them.
Seven of them this time?
Yep. I gotta make a phone call, guys. Well, I guess I'm the only one watching anyway, so. it up, huh?
Yeah.
About. You are put up.
I guess it doesn't count if I cheated, you know.
Huh?
I guess it doesn't count if I cheated.
You cheated?
Yeah, I started way before you did.
You started what?
I started cutting and crimping those before you started tightening those.
Oh. Seven more and you'll be done with that for a while.
Huh?
7 more and you'll be done with that for a while. Because that's all we got left is that other section there. So we do get the post sleeves and the gates.
You want me to go like super slow with these ones?
No.
Warming up.
Yeah. That's actually pretty damn nice. When we get all this cable put up, you want me to move your fence out to like there and here
Oh, yeah. Could do that.
until we get those other sleeves and
Yeah.
you know, put that gate section right there in front of that and then
Doing that, yeah.
zip ties or whatever to the
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It shouldn't scratch them up when it's good.
no.
That might work out great, huh?
Yeah, I mean get rid of a bunch of it.
Test it out. Little fox. Little fox.
Yeah, that's the only other thing. The balls are gonna go out of the yard. we'll roll in.
Oh, that's
the table.
good. Love it. Hey, then they won't have to fuck with it anymore.
You're up here throwing them and the ball bounces out.
What's this? You guys leaving this afternoon?
Yeah.
Josh isn't going now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I should have rolled with it for a while. That one when he got hit last night, that first time he didn't get up, I was like, could you imagine if he broke his arm or something and didn't end up making it? I mean,
No. And even that's not gonna stop. I mean, it has to be something where he's in the hospital for a while and he's coming to the game.
he got so beat up.
I didn't watch the game.
That was probably the best defense I've seen this year. They're number one. These fuckers, niggers, Travis. Oh my god. This defense is the number one defense in the NFL. And they just fucking Josh was hit 12 times, sacked 8.
Jesus.
And I mean hard. This one time, this fuck outruns Josh. Josh fucking every time he would scramble like he always does, they'd fucking just catch him from behind. That's how fucking athletic these guys are. And he's fucking big old guy, probably 280. Catches Josh from behind, and Josh does the same coming around. And all that weight right on Josh and shoulder. He laid there for I thought broke his fucking arm.
Oh.
He played the rest of the game. It was in the first fucking quarter.
Oh man. Yeah, I screwed up. Fuck out Dana Reed Sports. That Dana. She had no clue what she's talking about, which still is kind of funny, you know.
Yeah.
But she reads all the sports stuff, you know.
That's funny. But has
And-
no idea.
Yeah. And so, I mean, she's learning a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
you know, but it's kind of cool. But yeah, first thing they said was the score of the game. God damn it. But fucking Kansas City just getting thumped this year, too. I mean,
It's just real. There's no dominance. Real. There's a lot of parity. You know, on any given fucking Sunday or
Yeah.
day of the week, any team can get beat.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
yeah, and when you're at that level, you're off just a little bit, you're losing.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I mean, and that's the thing. I mean,
One
Mahomes
mistake.
and Kelsey and all them guys, they're
Yeah.
getting older,
Yeah.
and these young guys are starting to catch them. And
Well, like they said about Josh Allen, they said Big Ben, Roethlisberger, and Cam Newton were the most sacked hit guys in the NFL back in the day, and their careers ended short. And they're big guys, but they ran around like Josh does. They're like, if Josh keeps doing what he was doing, he'll be out of the league in not very long.
Yeah.
Because you can't do that and sustain those kind of hits. That way, you wait till you see the highlights of how hard he was getting hit last night.
Yeah, we'll watch.
Fucking so stupid. You're just like,
Yeah.
and their coaching staff just gotta go. You're wasting the MVP of the league. I mean, you're fucking wasting his. You know, they gotta get rid of him now. They've had him for fucking 6 years.
Yeah.
They can't get it done now. Let's try something different. You know?
Yeah.
If you're the owner of the Bills, I'd be like, sorry, boys, you fucking done.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and same with Mahomes. I mean, he's had his
Oh,
heyday.
at least he got there.
Yeah.
Fucking the Bills, they with Jim Kelly, they made it to 4 straight Super Bowls. 4 straight. Never been in for a loss. The Bills have never won a Super Bowl.
Holy.
Made it to 4 fucking.
And KD was 5 out of 6.
Oh yeah, they fucking been to Super Bowl a shit ton. Won.
4 of them.
Yeah, they won 4 out of 5 or 6
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they were the game, man.
Yeah. Well, I bet you got the very best coach in the world. That's what everyone says. What would Josh Allen have been with Andy Reid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
And our defense is so bad right now, Travis. It's just pathetic to watch. Josh Allen and Cook, the running back for the Bills,
Mhm.
if they played against our defense, I'll
Oh,
bet Josh would have 450 yards and Cook would have 250 yards running. It's
Yeah.
just the most pathetic, sad. And then Bernard, the head dude for our defense, he broke his arm last night. God, so they're just, we don't know, buddy. We're so beat up. We were fucking, there's like half the team's injured.
yeah.
You guys will have fun, though. It'll be a good weekend.
Yeah. We're gonna come home tomorrow night, but
Oh, it's after the game?
yeah.
Yes, it's a noon game.
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
noon game.
that's
So
right.
we're gonna hit tailgate party early.
Yeah,
And just
absolutely.
hang out. And
Yeah.
her dad's gonna try to get, I don't know. So the Cowboy Girl Club, there's like all these different levels.
Yeah, it's a joke. We couldn't do it.
Oh, so how do you get notified of like the game and shit, like the Bills game?
Oh, I just was online and
Oh.
got
You don't have to be part of the Cowboy Girl Club to go and shit like that.
no, fuck, I'm not even an alumni. I didn't even graduate from UW.
Right.
You know, no, you don't know. but we were paying it, but it doesn't get you anything. It used to kind of give you some stuff, and now you get a parking pass or some fucking thing for quite a bit of money. Be part of that Cowboy Joe Club, you know.
And there's no like, her dad was saying something about trying to get us into like a bar or something.
And there's a during that tailgate party, there's a thing, but I don't think you have to be part of the Cowboy Joe Club. You do if you go to they call it the Wildcatters. It might be what he's talking about. That's in the stadium in those enclosed boxes. Like Will Nichols has one of those they're Wildcatters through the Cowboy Joe Club, you know, it costs quite a bit of money.
Right.
Yeah. But now it's like that fucking all these colleges are so liberal and shit. You want to get kind of pissed about that too. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm not supporting you fuckers.
Yeah.
My kids are fucking gone now. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, UW even
And it
super
is
liberal.
think about it. It's the least liberal college in the world.
Yeah.
And it's still fucking out of control liberal.
Yeah.
So think what these other motherfuckers.
Yeah, Deegan spoke up in one of the classes and
got in trouble.
professor, yeah, he thought it was very
Jack was in that environmental engineering, so he said some of them were great. He said some of my professors, because it was oil and gas and wind, he said they were great. But he said 80% of them were all just fucking retards.
Yeah.
And then when Jack first went down there and got that piece of paper about gender, you know, that fucking list, Travis, was this long. There was no gender queer. There were so many different genders you're supposed to pick. But Jack's freshman year, a long time ago.
Yeah.
You're like, fucking, then that's when they changed the bathrooms, like the public bathroom. You know, you could go in one, but it was boys and girls. But just to go in the men's, I'd go upstairs. You know, and then that's when they had all those things. And what's her name? Who won the fucking? Who won the big? Oh, I can't remember what election was going on, but that's where they had all those parties you could go to greed and shit. Oh, it was Trump's first election. Yeah, they had all this areas they could greed and shut shit down.
Right. Yeah.
You're just like, why only?
Yeah.
And they sent letters to our kids that said, if your child is having issues or something, they can go to this number and call this, go to this classroom. You're just going, but when it's the other way around,
oh yeah,
nobody says a word.
Yeah.
Let's go back to class.
Yeah.
When the fucking
Yeah,
Democrats
Biden wins and some conservative kid like, man, I just can't handle it. I need my safety animal.
Yeah.
No.
Will dogs, we go.
You're running in to look at that door?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at it, take them to off. Oh, you know what I'm up against.
Good.
How you doing, bud?
You take that pieces of tracks over and break them and put them in the back of my drawer. on that. Oh, let's see. Probably that first section past the gate. So the next one over. Pull that, yep, pull that up all the way out. We're gonna move that to where it's over by the handrail. So fold it.
Yeah, the city I would like bend it.
Yeah, spin the piece that's against the wall, like pull it the other, bend it the other way. Keep going. So the gate's about like, and you might have to lift the cord up. Yeah, and then we'll just take a few zip ties. In the back seat of my truck, there's a container on the driver's side, back seat. There's a container and there's some zip ties in that container. Yeah, zip tie it to the railing right there. Yeah. And then maybe one or two of the cables. Oh no. The hell? You gotta throw those two in the garbage. I tuck them up. I don't want to get them mixed in with everything else. Yes, Tim Wilson's a registered sex offender.
Yeah. Sexual abuse on a minor, that's what I was redacted.
What's that?
I found out that the reason it was redacted
Oh,
because it had to do with the minor. So I guess anything that's to do with a minor and an adult gets redacted or something. That's just what I heard, but it was something to do with minor. Which is very crazy.
yeah. Makes sure wonder if it was one of his client's kids or something.
Yeah, no kidding. Or what it could even be.
Yeah. Illegal contact. You know, he did something.
Yeah.
Ow.
Well, it's like you never really know.
Yeah. Look at that little tiny orange spider.
I don't want to see it.
He's tiny. He's like the tip of a pencil.
I see it moving. I see orange moving. It's not right.
Poor little thing. we can undo this other section on the other side of the gate there.
Undo it.
Yeah, like we did over here. So those first 3 panels,
Okay.
disconnect those.
Do you want, like, I guess from there up to like here?
Yeah, we'll figure it out a little bit here. What actually we might have. Yeah, we'll see once we get those cables up where everything goes. Kind of crazy until we get those post sleeves. We can't really do much. And Thanksgiving's next Thursday, so
Yeah.
we'll might be able to finish Iden's on Wednesday.
Are we gonna be here Monday and Tuesday?
Well, not if we don't have anything to do.
Oh yeah. Huh.
So can't do the greenhouse job till after next Wednesday because I'm waiting on material. I don't know. We gotta change that pipe down there in the shop.
Yeah.
It'll take a little while.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I need to find. I thought I had wheels for scaffolding somewhere. That would be the way to do it. But I can get up there with ladders and take it all apart and redo it. And,
I mean, you could ask Mike to borrow one.
oh no, that's all right.
Yeah, he's not getting one right now.
Anybody on? I don't know.
One other person.
Hey, whoever's there. Keep forgetting I'm on live stream. I haven't had anybody comment for a while, so kind of not involved in it or paying attention to it, I guess. 3? Somebody else just jumped in, huh? So let's see, we got. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there.
There's probably extras.
What's up?
There's probably extras of those.
Yeah, there is.
Because I put them out. Okay.
Right. Well, yeah, because some of the gate posts and stuff don't need them on one side or the other. But they will. I mean, we will be using them on the gates and stuff too. So we're gonna have more to do, but. What did you do with the 2 extra post skirts? These things.
These ones?
Yeah.
I ran out when I got to the end. I'll go see if the other 2 are in there. On the road.
Oh, yeah, there should be.
I bet they're in a little box by themselves. What was done with those?
Huh? Hey, Brennan, how's it going? Oh, we're doing good today. Starting to warm up a little bit. Yeah, it was a little chilly this morning, about 25, but at least the sun's out, and that makes it nice. Cool, we can go put those in the trailer.
Do you also want the other 2 post caps in the trailer?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a box in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day for what we've had. I mean, what we've had has been warmer, but overcast, and so it's kind of nice to see the sun. And even though it's cold, that sunshine on it helps. I don't know why some of those bend sideways a little bit. I have to. Hey, Curly Bill. Or Curly Lee, whatever. Goobs, how's it going? Curly. Good to see you here. Glad you could stop by. Like tuning a guitar or a piano or something. All sound about the same. Yeah. Yeah, Curly. I'm glad you're here. Cloudy, wet, miserable, almost normal, but hey, the wind ain't blowing. Yeah, that's the thing here too. The wind ain't blowing for here, which is pretty rare. I'll bet on the eastern side of the state is blowing that. Over around Laramie and Cheyenne, the wind just blows all the time there. We were over there a couple of weeks ago for state track meet or state swimming, and man, it just wouldn't quit. Miserable. And not just a little breeze either, like, you know, it was blowing 20 miles an hour, 20, 30 miles an hour. Yeah. Yeah, it's like Western Washington, that aspect for sure. Other than the moisture, we don't get the moisture you get, that's for dang sure. We're a high desert, so if we get 6 inches of rain a year, that's a good year. So we're basically constant state of drought all the time. Only way you can grow anything out here is to irrigate it. And even then, it's tough because we only get anywhere from 35 to 45 days of frost-free nights. So makes it hard to grow anything for sure. Move the camera over here. So what are you guys up to today? Or guys? Evidently somebody left. This one goes over there. I guess it doesn't go over there because it's broke. But. Let's see.
I have a question that might be a very dumb question.
Oh.
Where's the VIN for a vehicle?
Huh?
Where's the VIN number for a vehicle?
It's right. If you look through, well, it should be on the door too. On your driver's door, there should be a sticker. It'll be on your registration. If you look through your windshield right up in the front corner, there's usually a plate that's riveted to the dash.
Oh, okay.
But so yeah. Your registration papers, your insurance papers, all that'll have your VIN number on it. Whoops. I'm gonna put that one on there. Need one with cable in it. Yeah, it is a nice fence, Curly. They they have this stuff behind me here that they've had for years that they have their dogs in, and they keep their dogs from getting out on the road and stuff down here in the driveway and whatnot, because they're not really that smart of dogs. They can't stay out of the way of a vehicle. So, but the gates on that stuff are just tiny, and they have a bottom deal you got to step over, and it's just a pain. And so we came out earlier this year and built this deck that's behind me. There was already a deck there, had Trex on it from when the house was built, like, I don't know, 25, 30 years ago. And they wanted to make it bigger, so we added onto it. And then he wanted this fence put around here. Well, he wanted a fence put around here, and he wasn't really sure what he wanted. And so I gave him some options, and this is what we came up with these post sleeves here. They're for 4x4 for like decks and stuff. But on this, we've got a steel post inside here that's bolted to the concrete, 3.5-inch post. So these sleeves fit over it. So we're pre-drilling all this stuff to put these brackets on for the cable. But we've got this one here, and then that sleeve over there, I cracked them on the bottom. So we're going to wait for 2 more of those to finish all this. And then we've also got gates that have to get built, the frames, and then we'll put cable in those. So we'll get this much done today. We got another little project down here we can get on next week. And then several other projects. We still have to go back and finish that siding job, or that roof and soffit and fascia job. There's only a few hours left there, but I misordered materials, so I ran out. So we're waiting on that to come in. Yeah, that'd be fine.
All the stuff that I'm gonna add on the concrete trail.
Yep. So who's still here? Is that Curly or Brennan or somebody else? can grab me a charged DeWalt battery, please. Thank you.
That house is so pretty.
Huh?
That house is so pretty.
Yeah, it's a nice house.
I've never seen the inside, but the outside.
Yep. Yeah, especially for around here, you know, especially for around here. Like, there's no houses like that in town,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, did they? Do you know if they built that?
Oh, yeah. Well, what do you mean?
Like they designed it. People who live there now.
I doubt it. They probably went to a builder or found some plans online or something that they liked, then hired somebody to build it. I'm not sure who built their house. Probably been 10 or 15 years ago. I don't know. Maybe it was 6, 7. Huh?
You did just 6, 7, 8, did you?
Yep.
Alrighty. This one is probably too. I found out there's another meaning to it.
What's that?
There's another meaning. I guess HO on the periodic table is 6, 7. So, well,
What's on the periodic table? What's 67?
HO. I don't know what that is. Well, let me pull up the periodic table. I'm not a science major or anything.
HL would be HE is helium. Not sure what HO is.
Pay attention in science class 7.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's hafnium.
Hmm.
But it's HO as in like home.
Oh.
So now it's 6, 7 also. Gosh.
So ho is 6, 7.
One of the meanings, yes. There's also just because there's an NBA player going, oh, I don't know, I'm like 6, 7 for his height. I'm getting too old for this stuff. I didn't even understand what half the stuff meant in high school that people were saying.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Still don't know what skibbity toilet is. Been trying to figure that one out.
Google it.
I have. It doesn't tell me anything.
The Urban Dictionary doesn't have anything.
Start a convo, specifically a convo filled with brain rot.
A what?
It's to start a convo filled with brain rot.
Convo?
Yeah, start a convo. And it's just
What's photo convo?
Huh?
What's photo convo?
No, start the convo. But the conversation is just full of brain rot.
Oh.
Like 6'7". At least our brain rot was funny when I was growing up.
Oh, close to the end. Damn it.
What happens if you put it right on the end?
It just doesn't look the same as the rest.
Oh.
Which, if you haven't noticed, I'm kind of particular about that.
Yeah. I was looking at my crimps.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Huh?
I don't want to.
Don't look at mine. They match. Mine.
Either too tight or too loose. Up close. Get that one crimped very tight, Charlie.
Huh?
You didn't get that one crimped very tight.
I thought I did.
It's pulling out.
What's the size of my other ones?
I hope not.
I'd be putting my weight on them suckers. Come on. So you're meeting at 1 to get the keys? Huh?
You're meeting at 1 to get the keys to the apartment?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. about the whole packing my shit part, but
Again.
yeah, I didn't get all back up to move it. I'm just glad I didn't take my shirts out of my drawer.
You're what?
My shirts? I have way too much clothes.
Oh.
Way too much. I've been told I should down some. Am I gonna? Probably not.
These are extra.
Are these ones also extras?
Yeah. And these. And these. Till we get to the gates.
Yep. Since Kendra's home, do you think I should walk to go to the bathroom and like into the front?
Yeah, or you can go down in the shop. If you go all the way to the back to the left, there's a bathroom down there too. Good, are you? I need one more of this side.
Huh?
I need one more of these. Ow. Yeah, I'll probably have to put one or two of these ones on there. We'll probably have to put this back together and take it apart here because we're gonna have to go to here,
Oh.
but have the gate lined up with the sidewalk.